what's going on guys, Tagonistic here, and today I'm going to be going over the best rifles to use on Battlefield 5. Now, if you guys can leave a like and subscribe, as it helps greatly, and be sure to leave in the comments what is your favorite sniper rifle to use on Battlefield 5. Now, as you guys can tell, there is a lot of different guns on the recon class on this game. Now, the only guns I'm really going to be going over is the bolt action rifles. Now, as you guys can tell from my montages and episodes and clips that you guys have seen from me, I only go for the bolt action rifles. So of course I'm going to be going over a tutorial on each of these rifles. Now, for the layout of this video, what I'm going to do is for you guys, make sure you guys pay attention for the stats of the rifle, because I'm gonna leave it on the screen for each rifle for you guys to actually be able to read it and see, you know, if this gun best fits you and best fits your play style, so on and so forth. So let's get right into the guns. Now, the first sniper rifle I'm going to be going over is the lee-Enfield. Here is the lee-Enfield. What I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to display each rifle on the screen to show you guys how the gun fully operates. I'm going to show you the reload, I'm going to show you the rate of fire, and I'm also going to show you what it looks like looking down the sights. So with the lee-Enfield, I find this to be one of the more aggressive sniper rifles, not really great for long ranges for my personal experiences. Now of course, with the rapid fire and how quick you can aim with this gun, it's really essential to use it in more aggressive situations, like if you're going to capture an objective, if you're playing smaller maps, if you want to jump in and fight a whole bunch of enemies at a given time. This rifle is really best for that. Now, the reason why I say it's not best for long range, because you're not really taking advantage of the mobility of this rifle and how quickly each shot you can pop off. Now of course, to me the bullet drop is kind of wacky and it's kind of crazy, so for me the best range engagements is anywhere from 0 to 100 meters. Now of course there's a lot of people out there who have mastered this rifle all the way from ranges from 300 meters plus, but for me, I want to utilize the mobility of this rifle and really take advantage of how quickly you can kill enemies with it. Now, one of the downfalls to this rifle is that it takes a while to reload this gun. Now, especially with the high amount of bullets in the magazine, you can find yourself reloading a very, very long time. So when you're using this rifle, be sure also to keep bullets in your gun. Just constantly keep bullets in your gun. If you can, if you have any moment that you can just reload, get a few shots off, so be it. Because I've ran into situations with this rifle where I killed like 9 or 8 enemies, it took me all 10 shots, and then all of a sudden someone comes and pushes me and I need to snipe them, and then I have to sit there and reload it. Now of course you can pull out your pistol, but it's best to try to kill your enemy as fast as you can, especially with the recon class. So yeah, let's go on to the next rifle. Here is some example clips of me using the lee-Enfield. Now the next rifle I'm going to be going over for you guys is the Gewehr M95 30. Now here is the Gewehr M95. This right here is one of my personal favorites on this game, simply because it's extremely versatile. Now with that being said, this thing packs a punch, has range, and it's fast and it's smooth. Now with that being said, it has one of my favorite reloads out of all of the sniper rifles because it's very quick and simultaneous. Instead of reloading one bullet at a time, it's you take the clip out, you slide it back in, and you're ready to go back into the battle. Now this thing is extremely aggressive as well if you play it to your best abilities. It can really knock down some really close tight shots, but it can also hit enemies 325 meters plus relatively with ease. Now the lead with this rifle is very nice, very consistent, and I highly suggest you guys give this rifle a try, I should say, because it's a very, very great rifle. Here are some example clips of me using the Gewehr M95 30.
Forces have constructed an objective in Charlie.
Here is the start of the next rifle, the Krag-Jorgensen. The Krag-Jorgensen. One of my favorite sniper rifles in this game as well. The animations and the reloads and all that, it's so sick on this gun. It's very clean, very smooth, and it's very satisfying to get kills with this rifle. It's just so exciting just to see what this rifle does and to continuously use this rifle. It's very fun. It's one of the funnest rifles to use in this game. Now with that being said, it falls into the versatile category where it can hit long range shots. It's very aggressive at the same time, and you can really take apart your enemies with a rate of fire with this weapon. Now the only thing that makes the Gewehr M95 kind of a step above this rifle in terms of versatility, of course the reload's faster and the lead is a little bit tighter, so you can hit shots a little bit easier with the Gewehr M95 compared to this rifle. But once you get over that, this thing is an absolute tank. It's an absolute monster, and I highly suggest you guys use this rifle. Here are some example clips of me using the Krag-Jorgensen. The next rifle I'm going to be going over is the Kar-98K. Kar-98K. One of the best long-range sniper rifles in Battlefield 5. Not only is it extremely powerful, it also has a very high bullet velocity. Now with that being said, when it comes to using this sniper rifle, I typically use it on the bigger maps where I know sniper rifles, or snipers I should say, are going to be hitched far back into the map. So with this rifle, of course it comes with a drawback. It comes with the fact that it's going to have a little bit of a slower reload time and a little bit lower fire rate compared to other sniper rifles. So when it comes to close range engagements, it's a little bit difficult to use this rifle, but of course with practice and time, you'll get used to it, and then you will find that this sniper rifle is very, very versatile. Here are some example clips of me using the Kar-98K.
Soldiers attack the next sector.
Here is the Ross Rifle MK3. This is the Ross Rifle. I don't really use this sniper that much, or not too often, but don't get me wrong, it is still a great sniper rifle. It just, compared to other things like the Krag, the Kar, and the Gewehr, this sniper rifle lacks in certain things, but at the same time, this thing is a beast. It has very fast fire rate. From mid to close range, this gun can be extremely aggressive, but for long range targets, I don't find it to be that great and that consistent. And it's not as powerful as the other sniper rifles as well, but at the same time, when you get in the right position, this thing can absolute clear. Now, don't let me discourage you from using this rifle, because again, as I said, this rifle is still a very great rifle. It's just, compared to other rifles, it's just not there. At least for me, it's not there with the range, it's not there with the quickness. It's not as exciting as a rifle to use when it comes to like the reload and things like that. But I will definitely still recommend you guys use this rifle, give it a chance, see how you like it, and go from there. Here are some example clips of me using the Ross. Here is the final gun, Type 99 Arisaka. Type 99 Arisaka. I don't know if I'm botching that. I'm not exactly Japanese or anything. I tried to pronounce these weapons as best as I can. But anyway, this rifle right here, I don't really use as much either. But at the same time, it doesn't lack really anything. I just don't really focus on it as much. But now really thinking about it, I'm about to start using this rifle a lot more. This thing is an absolute beast. Now, when it comes down to the fire rate and how quickly you can get your shots off with this gun, it kind of aligns with the lee-Enfield. Now with this thing, I really enjoy the reload. Now that's what really tops it off, is the fact that you have two options. Once you shoot your whole entire mag with this weapon, it slots a clip, but at the same time, if you shoot one bullet or two bullets, it loads whatever bullets that you shot. Now with this gun, I find this gun, of course, to kind of play in the same range as the lee-Enfield as well, like in terms of playing extremely aggressive in close range, because you want to take advantage of that fire rate and really take out your opponents. This thing packs a heavy punch, very quick. The lead on this shot is very tight, and I find this rifle to be very useful when it comes to infantry maps, when it comes to really attacking your enemies, and just overall this thing is a freaking beast. Here are some example clips of me using the Type 99 Arisaka. Now this whole video, you guys been hearing me call guns beast, amazing, fun to use. There's actually one more sniper rifle. It's fucking ass. I wouldn't use it. I wouldn't even think about using it. I fucking hate it. I don't know his name. I'm just gonna show you a picture of it. Maybe a clip of what this gun looks like. I don't have any example clips of it because I never freaking use it. I tried it once, tried it twice, tried it 3 times, and I'm just like, this thing is garbage, absolute trash. I mean, my man Ethan uses it a lot. I play with him quite often and he uses it and he seems to be good with it, but with me, I don't know, it's just nah. You can go ahead and ignore that gun. Don't even think about asking me to do a tutorial on that bullshit, because it ain't happening, because that gun is weak. Okay, it's horrible. Now look at this fucking thing. Hideous, absolute terrible, slow as hell, worthless. I mean, look at the scope. Like, who can aim with that nonsense? Like, the fuck is that? You got greater than sign fucking pointing through the scope. As soon as I saw this damn thing, it was like the only option for attachments. I'm like, nah, I'm cool on this, homie. I'm fucking cool. Shit's terrible. Worst goddamn gun in the game. You better off using a fucking Nerf gun, because this thing is fucking hideous, bruh. Like, I sniped someone that gets like 50 hit or whatever the hell, barely even fucking touches people. Like, it fucking tickles. This fucking fire rate is slower than an old lady crossing the street. So I'm just like, nah. I just couldn't. It almost made me want to install this game. Or no, not install. Uninstall this fucking game. So, as you can tell from the footage, I fucking killed myself because that's how terrible this gun is. It literally makes me want to kill myself in this game. Like, if I freaking accidentally put this gun on, I'm killing myself almost instantaneously on the damn game because this gun is that fucking trash.